It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to use match coverage without actually calling match coverage. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So to kind of clarify what I meant, basically I'm teaching you guys how to call any play and turn it into match coverage, because a lot of y'all think that you have to call coverages such as, let's see if I can find something in big nickel. So a lot of you think if you want to run match coverage, you have to run cover 4 quarters, you have to run cover 6, you have to run cover 6 invert, cover 3 match. And what I want to actually teach you guys today is that you can create your own match coverage out of any cover show that you want. So I'm gonna show you guys how to stop basically in this today's video I'm gonna show you how to stop crossers without actually having the zone drop to stop them. So do let me know if you enjoyed this video. And also I'm actually in the works of my website. It should be coming out. I plan on it coming out at the launch of Madden 22. So if you're wanting to get the schemes and all the good tips and everything, do make sure you stay up to date with my website. And trust me, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be epic, because I've been working on this almost half the year now and I'm almost done with it, and I can't wait to bring it to you guys. But anyways, let's go and get into this. So on offense, I'm actually looking at the trips tight end formation. Trips tight end offset, because for one, it's a really popular formation. I'm gonna kind of show you how to deal with PA crossers. Now it doesn't work specifically with this play, it's just a concept, so please understand that. Please know that you can run these kind of zone concepts against any other play. You just have to be aware of what's going on. You have to understand the game, and I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit of that today. So as far as personnel goes, honestly, I think Red Wine actually has like 90 something speed, so he's actually gonna be good, because some plays I like to use him. Now please know also, you can use this setup with any defense, any defense. I'm only choosing 3-3-5 normal because it's such a popular defense. Now, like I said, you can use this with any defense, but I'm in the 4-6 playbook, but they also have this in the multiple D, I believe. So anyways, I'm just coming out in cover 2 just because, but like I told you, I can come out in any cover shell I want. So first of all, I want to just show you something. I want to show you guys something. So let's say we just run stock cover 2, right? I want to show you guys, for those of y'all that might not know, let me just show you how it defends against the PA crosser. So let's say we take the tight end, put him on a streak. Let's say we block our running back, take triangle, put him on a drag. Extremely popular setup, right? And a lot of people think that you have to zone drop versus this, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys throughout the video, and you'll see that you necessarily don't have to. Hopefully Myles Garrett doesn't holler at me, but watch circle. So what's gonna happen, of course, is that what normally when you don't have to throw out a sack, like, or under pressure, you're gonna actually throw a dot and it's gonna be wide open, right? So what can you do to stop that without having a zone drop, bro? So first of all, I want to show you guys something. So watch when I put circle on an outside quarter, right? I wanted to show you guys exactly how he plays. So right here, I'm actually going to spy Myles Garrett, because this dude is just an animal. But I want to show you guys how he plays. Let's do the same exact setup again. Take triangle, put him on a drag. And now I want you guys to watch how circle is still going to get open. But can you see the difference right there? Can you see how much of a tighter throw that was? So you remember how at first that cornerback was right there on him, basically running with him the whole time? No, I mean, you remember how at first the cornerback was nowhere to be found because it got over the top of him. But when we put him in the outside quarter with a deep half, watch how he plays. So you see how he kind of actually, like, he looks like he's gonna match it, but he's like, nah, I can't really match it. But it makes the throw a little harder, right? But we actually have the addition with the deep half, like I said, to take away that tight end route, because if they try to throw that in the middle, normally this guy is gonna make the play. It's really hard to throw this in the middle without this guy making the play, unless you know that guy is just garbage. But I wanted to show you guys that for this reason right here. Now, of course, I accidentally did that, but right here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put the safety in an inside quarter, and I want to show you guys how much of a difference they're going to make. So let's take circle, put him on the outside quarter, and now let's put him in an inside quarter, right? So what we essentially did on this side is we created cover 4. So we have a quarter and we have an inside quarter, which means it's going to be a cover 4 match now because there's no zone drops. And now what you're going to notice, we do the same exact combo, right? I'm actually going to spy Myles Garrett too. I don't think that should affect my match coverage anyways that we just created. So what you're going to notice is what? Look how they match onto circle. So what you realize after that is they matched on circle, but I want you to pay attention to who matches and who gets open right here, because I'm going to show you guys how to counter this, because there's always a counter to everything that happens in coverage. You just have to know how to counter. So again, watch this cornerback, right? So you see last time he pretty much did the same exact thing, right? He kind of just didn't do anything, but look who actually matched. Look how our safety matched that, because in cover 4 quarters or any kind of cover 4 match normally, your safety is going to be the one that matches crosser route. So what's going to happen is what? We have a wide open man for pretty much a one-play touchdown, right? Now, one more thing I want you to pay attention to, then I'm going to kind of dive deeper into this. So let's say, for example, right, let's say we wanted to put circle on a deep path to help that, and now we wanted to take X and put him on the inside quarter. Will he still match that crosser? That's what we're about to see right now. So again, let's go and set it up. The same exact setup versus the same exact thing, right? So hopefully I get enough time to show you guys this, but look what happens. Yes, he actually matches, right? So that's how you can kind of take care of that match, of that crosser, by using a safety that you know for a fact will match it every single time. So again, look at the deep path. So watch how he does, right? So he's going to actually go and what? He's going to play that tight end. Now, if they try to throw that out here, what's going to happen? It's going to be a pick, because this, as long as your cornerback is faster than that tight end, you'll always be able to make a play. And look at the leverage. So look how he's in front of him. So they actually cannot just take this and throw this out here. Now watch the safety. Like I said, why does he match? Because he's an inside quarter. Inside quarters match crossing routes. So like I said, it's just, you know, a really good thing to know. Now, what other zones can we throw out there that will affect that match coverage that we just created? So let's go ahead and do the same exact setup, right? Let's say we wanted to stop the drag route, right? So let's say we did him in a deep half, we put him in an inside quarter for the crosser, right? So what happens if I wanted to put him in a hard flat, you know? So will that affect these two people right here? So let's go ahead and see, because like I said, with zone coverages, the slightest thing that you change will change how they match. So again, hopefully I can show you guys a good example. And let's say Myles Garrett put him on a spy again. So this is what the defense will look like, because we want to stop this concept right here. So let's see exactly how it fares, right? So we see that triangle does, the hard flat does guard him. The inside quarter does switch with him, right? I mean, the inside quarter does guard the crossing route. And so this cornerback does guard the streak, from what I could tell. So let's go back and look at it, right? So we have what? The cornerback, he's on the streak, right? Now let's take a look at the crosser. So the crosser is going to get covered, what? By this safety right here. And then also take a look at this drag route. So with this drag route, what? Can he throw this? Nope. Can't throw that. Why? Because our hard flat is literally sitting right there. So again, you can kind of see. Now let's take a look at this side, right? So the post, I mean, does it get open right about here? So if you try to throw it, look what happens. This guy will actually be able to make a play because he's not man assigned on him. So he's not gonna, he'll be able to turn around and run and sprint and actually pick that pass off. And I'll actually show you guys that here right now. And also, don't worry, I'm gonna kind of show you the backside slant too as well. Just hopefully I have enough time. So let's go ahead and set it up exactly the same way. Boom, just like this. Here we go right here. And then now I actually want to show you guys, let's go and spy him. I want to show you that, yes, you'll be able to guard this backside post route. Well, not you, but the corner most likely will actually be able to make a play on this. So let's say they try to roll out, stop, and of course I'm not gonna have no time, but actually let me just go and spy just that whole right side, because like I said, y'all can tell all Madden, they just play freaking ridiculous. But it's real fast to set up. Here we go, boom. And like I said, this is just a base. Now you don't have to use this, but to me it's just a really good defense to kind of see what's going on. So as long as I have time, I'll be able to show you guys this. So just pay attention to square, right? So you might see him, you might be like, oh, I can throw that right there. Oh, hold on, actually I messed that up, my bad. I actually didn't set up my coverage right. Let me go ahead and redo that, because that was not supposed to happen. Take circle, put him on the deep half, inside quarter. Let's see, hard flat. Yeah, I think I didn't finish setting it up before I snapped the ball, so that's completely my fault. So we should be good just like this, man. Unless that spy is throwing off the whole defense, which is not. Okay, there it goes. He didn't do that last time. So let's see, you see what I'm saying? So like if I try to throw that, then I'm throwing it right to him, because that is such a hard pass to pass lead up like that. So that's why I said, like, don't be afraid to put that deep pass. So let me see, do I want to actually, yeah, let's go into replay, because I want to show you guys how this is such a hard pass, because I threw the ball exactly when he got open, right? So he got open right here when he crossed the face of that safety. So you can see already I'm throwing that ball as soon as he crossed faces. Now look where that cornerback is without explaining to you guys. So watch how he's able to turn, run, and actually guard that. And now the tight end is not open, because if I try to throw the tight end, look how far in front he is. He will actually be able to pick that ball off, and then look, boom, throw a pick right there. Now last thing I want to show you guys is, okay, what if they do a backside slant? Well, I know that's probably what you're thinking, because because of what? This is a really popular concept where they motion him across and throw a backside slant, right? So let me show you guys what that looks like. So we'll take him, put him in a deep half. We'll take him, put him in an inside quarter for the crosser. We'll take him, put him in a hard flats for anything that goes in the flats, right? And now, what? Now you have to account for your user, right? So since we don't have to worry about a crosser, guess what that means? We get to do with our user. So if they wanted a motion, a backside slant, then guess what I get to do? I actually go get the user a backside slant, and I still have an extra zone out there. So watch how that happens. So you see I guard him. In that time, you see how circle did get open. So that's just something that you have to notate to where, okay, so if they wanted to do that, then this is where you kind of play chess, because if they wanted to do that backside crosser, you see how our match coverage actually got busted. So I'm actually going to replay. Hopefully I have enough time, and hopefully you guys have found the value out of this video, because it's kind of showing you how to play defense. So again, let's say the backside slant, right? So you see how our deep half is playing how he should. Our inside quarter actually does not match because of that backside slant, because of the match concept. So that's what's going to leave this right here wide open. So again, there's actually something that you can do to actually correct this little mistake. So this is probably the last thing I'm gonna talk about, because I can go on and on and on about how to, because the thing about offense you guys have to understand is there's ways to beat everything, and on defense there's ways to counter everything. So it just all depends on how much you know. So that's just really important. So that's why you can't just kind of sit in one coverage and just play everything, because it's really hard. You have to tweak this, tweak that, but you have to understand what you need to do, and that's the hardest thing about playing defense. So let's say we put him now in an outside quarter, and then we put him in the inside quarter, right? So you remember how if they ran this concept right here, how it would glitch out my zone. So now what would I do about that? So I would run this setup. I would probably man him up, and I would probably man the running back up. Why? So if the running back went in the flats, I have a man for it, and if the tight end goes on a streak, I have a man for that. So you'd want fast safeties right here, of course. So now let's say they do the same concept, right? Let's say they do this concept right here. Now watch what happens. So remember, again, this is probably going to be my user. And now what? We're going to snap the ball, and now kind of watch how they match right here. So you see now how that quarter is going to sit right there. Now he didn't match it, but that's okay, because he got in that window, and it's going to make it a tougher throw to make. But we're accounting for that backside slant now. So again, now if you wanted to use the backside slant, then what? You could actually, if you wanted to use the crosser and guard the backside slant, what you can do is just throw him in a vertical hook. Or you could put him in a 3-rec. So normally I actually like the 3-recs, and I'm gonna show you that since he's already blitzing, we actually put him on a bluff blitz. And so now let's go and set it back up just how we had it with a backside slant. Let me make sure my defense is right. So yeah, this is how we actually do it. You actually don't have to keep it in a mid-read, but I'm not getting to that in this video. I just want to show you guys different ways that of course I would motion the wrong person over, but I just want to show you guys in this video basically how actually zones work, and how adjusting one thing can change how they play. And there's a lot of you guys who actually don't know that, or don't know how to utilize that information. So I'm trying to show you guys how. Now I want you to pay attention to how this 3-rec plays. So now let's say, remember, I want to go guard that crosser, right? Because okay, I'm tired of it getting busted. And now look at how that backside slant gets covered by that 3-rec hook. So that's why I said 3-recs are really good against backside slants, if you guys wasn't aware of it. So I'm going to replay, kind of talk about this, and then that'll be the video. I appreciate all you guys who are watching it. Seriously, it really means the world to me. But regardless, look at this. So we actually have him double team because of our concept. So if you wanted to, you actually didn't have to man up the tight end, because when he motions across, he's actually going to kind of play like a regular cover 4 safety does whenever there's 3 receivers to his side. So you see how we got 1, we got 2, and technically he counts as a receiver as 3. So that just means that when there's 3 receivers to his side, he's not gonna man match any cross street, and he's just gonna play regularly. So anytime somebody motions, that's something that you can think about too, that you actually don't need to man up this tight end. You could put him in a flat, you could do whatever you want. You could actually use this guy if you wanted to, So those are just different things like there. So what I wanted you to pay attention to is we're taking care of the crosser, right? So this is our 3-rec hook. Watch how this 3-rec hook plays. You see how he sits right here? Oh, and also when we put our outside corner in the quarters, he actually man matches onto him. So that's why he's running with that slant. And then I know I need to go run with this, right? Because why? My cornerback's playing a slant. I have a 3-rec sitting right here, right? So he can't just throw this ball. He could try to throw this now and just get a fortunate animation, but he cannot throw this ball now, because more than likely he's going to be able to pick it off. And watch how he carries him, and then watch how the cloud flat's going to kind of help out and pick him up. So that backside slant is completely taken care of. He cannot throw this ball. There's 3 people on the streak because of, that's just how it is. We got 3 people there for whatever reason. Not sure what he's doing actually. This is our safety. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so this is our mid-read. So the mid-read actually did turn and match that. We actually manned that up, and we have a quarter right there. That's why we have 3 people right there. That's why I said you didn't even have to use this guy. You could have left this guy in the vertical hook. He would, or you could have put him in the spot, whatever one. You had options with him. But anyways, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for this video. I just wanted to kind of do, I said it quick, but it ended up being like a 15-minute video. But I hope you guys find a lot of value out of that, and are able to use this knowledge to have more fun on Madden and understand how the mechanics of Madden works. But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.